Hey friends, it's your girl Emily Curl. We have something special for you today. We're hanging out with the one and only Charlie Puth. Charlie, it's so good to see you again.
Very, very good to see you as well.
In honor of your upcoming new album, we had some fans submit some burning questions. So Charlie, are you down to answer a few?
Absolutely.
All right, Karen wants to know, why did you just choose to have 12 songs on the album? And was it hard to cut it down to just 12?
It actually ended at 12 perfectly. You know how when you're listening to a song and the song just happens to end right when you pull up to your driveway? It's just like
serendipity.
It's very serendipitous. It just ended at 12. I had nothing left to say after 12 tracks. It's not how I planned it, but it just ended up working like that.
This leads to Melissa's question. She says, when you decide not to release a song for whatever reason, do you try and recycle it? Maybe use some of the beats, melodies, lyrics?
Yes, I think the snare drum in Loser I had used on a song that didn't end up being very good. And when I was writing the song Loser, I had the arpeggio, but I didn't have the snare drum. And I was like, oh yeah, that song I made a year ago, I can just take that. And then it just worked perfectly.
Do you have like a constant, do you have the repertoire in your head of you know which sounds go where? You can pull from other things when you're creating?
Yes, I'm very fortunate enough to where I can hear a song once and always remember it. It takes a lot. I have to go through a lot to forget a song, but I remember mostly everything that I listened to for the first time. So it's a little encyclopedia of things that I can pick and choose from.
Okay, this is one of my other favorite questions. I thought this was interesting. Samantha wants to know, what's your favorite sample you've ever heard used in a pop song, or the favorite sample you've ever used? Because I feel like this is the summer of samples.
It is the summer of samples. When Elton John sampled Someone Saved My Life Tonight by Elton John and made Good Morning, I think on College Dropout, I thought that's track number one. Just listen to the song Good Morning, and it was a very, as controversial as Kanye is, I really do think that his music genius is to not to go unnoted for. It's really, really, really special in that regard. But listen to the record Good Morning. It's just it's so ingenious the way that he was able to build a song around that one little vocal riff of Elton.
Speaking of your perfect pitch, let's talk about Patrick's question. Are there any instances where your perfect pitch helped you out in an otherwise normal situation?
Yes, actually.
Really?
I knew that I had COVID whenever I get sick, I always get a little bit of a minor ear infection, even since I was 6 years old. And when it comes on, I'll be listening to the radio and the songs will start to sound different. They'll sound a little flat. And everything I was listening to was sounding flat. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like something's coming on. And 20 minutes later, I can't smell anything.
No, that is a crazy superpower though.
It comes in handy, that's for sure.
Okay, Christina wants to know, do you have any more new collabs coming up this year? And after Charlie's release, can we expect more music videos?
Yes, and I happen to be working on one right now, and I don't want to say who it is because it's not finalized yet, but it's going to be delightfully unexpected, like most things I do.
Love that. And what about the music videos?
For the music on my album, I would love nothing more than to make some more music videos, but not in the traditionalized sense of making music videos. I want to do something different, like a music video, but maybe maybe I'll put 3 more songs out. I don't know. And that go with the part 2s of the album. I don't know. I'm always just thinking of different ways.
Do you have 3 on the back burner? Do you have 3 in mind?
Sure.
Always. The last question for you, Charlie, is if you could have your fans take away one thing from this album, what do you hope it is?
I hope that they will listen to this album and not praise me for any sort of celebrity or any musical ability, but to listen to this album and in turn, whether you're a musician or not, to make your own piece of art that you can share with your friends. Because I wish somebody had done that for me online. I kind of grew up on the online era where everybody kept everything to themselves. Whereas now I'll give you the stems to my music if you want to make a remix of it. And I want to spread that message.
Charlie, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations again on the album. It's always so good to see you.
Always so good to speak to you.
Thank you, fans, for submitting such great questions. And of course, thank you for watching. Charlie's album comes out soon. And in the meantime, you can stream all of his music on iHeartRadio. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.